It's Sunday, and we're talking about tournaments between January 26th and February 1st, 2015 in the Greater Toronto and Hamilton area, as well as a couple of extra announcements. So this is going to take a little bit of extra time, just as a heads up, guys. Starting Monday, January 26th at Conspiracy Comics, that is 844 King Street West in Hamilton, Ontario, starting at 6:30 p.m. It will be a 600-point Golden Age tournament called A Wolf in Sheep's Clothing. A theme team may include one character without a shared keyword. This character counts as a theme team character and can use shape change once per game if it cannot already. As usual, the cost is $5 or it's free casual night. $5 if enough people show up. Of course, that's 4 or more. This week, the prize for Fellowship is the Streets of Gotham figure 101, Hugo Strange. Second place is Teen Titans figure number 100, Ravager. And Flash, the Cosmic Treadmill from Flash. There's also going to be Mr. Freeze's guns and sonic transmitters for others who show up. So that's once again 844 King Street West in Hamilton, 6:30 p.m. on Monday. Also on Monday at 6 o'clock p.m. down in Whitby at 1022 Brock Street South in... I was going to say in Whitby, in Brock Street South in Whitby. I'm all over the place. It's Casual Monday, starting at 6 o'clock p.m. This one's called Calvin Ball. I don't know if any of you ever read Calvin Ball or Calvin and Hobbes, but Calvin Ball references a joke in that. Points are made up, but nothing matters. And the rules don't matter. So it's 400-point constructed modern age, battle royale style. So it's more than a one-on-one. And the rules change at any point during the game, and you never know what's going to happen. Who knows? Could be interesting. Might not be. Who knows? So that's once again January 26th at 1022 Brock Street South in Whitby. Moving on to Tuesday, we have 401 games. That's 518 Yonge Street in Toronto, starting at 6:30. This is Flash Week 6, 300 points golden. You must include a character named The Flash, or Barry Allen on your team. So it's The Flash, or Barry Allen. 300-point Golden Age. So we move into Wednesday. I've got no news on Wednesday. So we move on again to Thursday at Black Knight Games at 868 Mohawk Road East in Hamilton, Ontario at 6 o'clock p.m. the Thursday. We have an 800-point Golden Age must-be comic accurate tournament. You must actually reference the comic as well, as this seems to be a requirement. Price, of course, is $5 for Stronghold members, $6 for non-Stronghold members. Stronghold members at Black Knight Games get a $25 a year subscription, gets you discounts on entry into tournaments, as well as some discounts on products, and you get to collect money towards later purchases on your products as well. Also worth mentioning for your Stronghold membership is there's an upcoming 16-week league operated by Black Knight Games, and that will, in fact, cover the entry into the league, which would normally be a $20 entry fee. I have to double check just to be sure. But if you have a membership at Black Knight Games Stronghold member, you do not have to pay entry fee into the league at all. But you do have to tell them, hey, I'm going to be participating in this Heroclix 16-week league. For those of you unfamiliar with the league at Black Knight Games, or the 16-week league at Black Knight Games, I've got information here for it, I promise. It's going to be running over 16 weeks, starting, it looks like week 1 will be February 5th, so you want to try to get in your league entry before January 1st. As well, you'll be collecting points towards your total. Your total points at the end of the tournament get you a number of draws for a number of prizes. Some of the prizes that do also coincide with this include bricks and cases and packs of Trinity War, as well as the case incentive stuff, the resources, and a lot of other awesome stuff that the store is providing, including gift certificates at Black Knight Games. And points will include winning the tournament, winning roll-offs, getting a fellowship vote. There'll be a random choice each week, which will include something with regards to the build. Ideas such as if it's a Golden Age tournament, you bring a bunch of characters who are gold, go for it. If it's a Modern Age tournament, you bring a bunch of guys in modern fashion. I'm just giving Brad ideas now. But yeah, so I don't have my listing handy to give price, but I believe it was either $20 for full entry into the league, plus the regular weekly fee for the tournament, or you become a Stronghold member and you don't have to pay for the tournament at all. Just want to make sure that's 100% clear for everybody, because there was some confusion recently I've heard, and I wanted to help make sure that was clear to everybody who plans on participating in this. That said, I have talked at length about that. Friday, we have no tournament listings for this week on Friday. We go on to Saturday at 1 o'clock p.m. this week, as they've changed some times recently at the Comic Warehouse, so we have to be aware of that. So this week, 1 o'clock p.m. at the Comic Warehouse on Saturday, and that is January 31st, is a 600-point Golden Age tournament, and every character with the future keyword has probability control. As well, anybody who does already have probability control gets to use it twice. Pretty awesome, right? Alright, so now that's Saturday. Let's move on to Sunday. Sunday, February 1st at 12:30 p.m. at Comic Book Addiction, 1022 Brock Street South in Whitby, is going to be, we're calling this the Trinity War Prelude. It's 300-point Golden Age. Teams must consist of exactly 3 characters on the starting force. Duo characters count as 2. All characters must be 50 points or greater. And there's going to be prizes. So, once again, that's a 300-point Golden Age tournament. Must have exactly 3 characters. Duos do count as 2 characters. And that is it for this week in tournaments. In further updates with regards to the Road to Windsor ROC tournament, of course, Windsor being the home to the ROC Super Qualifier, that'll be March 7th in Windsor, Ontario. I will pull up some information on that right now because it is time to start talking about that at length. So we have the Windsor Eastern, I think they're calling it the Eastern Canada ROC, the Super Qualifier, is going to be held in Windsor, Ontario at the Ambassador Golf Club, 1025 Sprucewood Avenue in Windsor, Ontario. For accurate Google Maps addressing, the postal code is N693Z1, Z being Z for Americans who don't know my Canadian tongue. If you actually check below in the link, we'll have a link to their Facebook group page, and you join that, and there's actually a link to the Google Maps directions or Google Maps location of it where you can easily scan for directions. It's Saturday, March 7th, 2015. Registration starts at 9 a.m. First round will start shortly after 10 a.m. We'll see how that goes. A lot of times these big tournaments do get a little delayed on these things. For those of you familiar with large tournaments, you know they say we'll start at 10 and stuff happens. So they'll do their best. Be patient if they don't. Pre-registration, cost to enter is $30 US. You'll want to go on the page. You'll have instructions as to how to pay for it in advance. Side events are paid for in cash at the event. To pre-register, you have to send payment through PayPal to Dan. Instructions are here on the link below. When you do, you're going to need to include some personal information, including your name, address, phone number, email address, Heroclix user ID. When you're sending the money through PayPal in the comments section. First 40 people to pre-register will receive a set of limited edition custom black atom dice. They're actually pretty cool. They're black dice with a gold lightning bolt for the 6. Very awesome dice. I do think so. I actually got to get my pre-registering done for that. Note, if you have pre-registered for this event, but win one of the upcoming Road to Windsor ROC pre-tournament events, he will reimburse your fee. All pre-registers will be entered in a draw for a chance to win a Necron. Pretty awesome. There's also links to rules, etc. This, of course, being pre-April, this is following the no tactics format for the ROC. So, of course, you're allowed nothing from the tactics section of the rulebook, which includes special objects, resources, feat cards, and battlefield conditions, event dials, bystander tokens, and theme team benefits, which also includes alternate team abilities, as you can't use an alternate team ability if you don't have a theme team. There also is an additional addendum. You cannot use entity possession, and there is nothing larger than a peanut base allowed. That's double base characters. And just so you know, constructs, word bubbles, and toys are not tactics. Neither are the spider bots. The toys and the spider bots are characters, as well as the bats from the Batman set. Just because they're small doesn't make them bystanders. They are 3D objects with keywords and everything like that, so they don't follow bystander rules, except for the fact that when they take one click, they're dead. As well, constructs and word balloons are their own entity of themselves. Constructs being constructs, not relics, are constructs, and word bubbles are word bubbles. Dan Upham is the head judge for the event. And of course, there's going to be side events, including some battle royales and some other smaller tournaments. Pretty neat if you don't get to the top cuts. So, that said, let's talk about the pre-Windsor tournaments. There's already 2 confirmed and 2 more in the works. As far as I know, I don't have dates on one of the ones in the works, but let's talk about this. So, on February 21st, confirmed, Comic Warehouse, in conjunction with Heroclix, is running a pre-Windsor ROC Win-A-Map event. Now, of course, we're running the Win-A-Map prize, and there will be some side prizing as well. I haven't confirmed anything yet with the owners at Comic Warehouse, but we're working on that. We're running ours kind of big. We're running it like we would be running a Super Qualifier in a small venue. So we want as many people to come out so everybody gets an idea of how this kind of tournament works. Our entry is going to be $5 to play. And, of course, that goes towards reimbursing for the pricing and everything like that. And we'll be starting at 9 a.m. on February 21st. We're going to do the cuts in the first half, and after the cuts, we're going to start our side events. And those who don't make the final events or the finals, which will be, depending on turnout, could be 8, could be 16, depends. We are going to start running side events, which includes some battle royales. Especially for the newer guys, it'll be more fun. Get an experience for what this feels like, because these are the kinds of events they run at Nationals, the kinds of events they run at Worlds. And we have a lot of newer players in the Greater Toronto area that I really want a chance to get their foot into the competitive environment. So, that's 20 Strathern Avenue, Brampton. The Comic Warehouse is running on February 21st, a Win-A-Map. The winner, of course, gets a map, one of the ROC awesome felt maps, and some, I think it's 5 ROC points, and entry covered into the Windsor ROC. Pretty cool. As well, the same weekend, I haven't received a 100% confirmation on this one. I'll double check HC Realms while I'm telling you about it. But at 1022 Brock Street South in Whitby is, of course, the Comic Book Addiction ROC pre-Windsor qualifier. Well, I keep calling it a qualifier. It's got to get that out of my head. Pre-Windsor event. They're running theirs on the Sunday. I believe they're starting theirs at 1 p.m. Not confirmed. I will get more confirmation soon enough, I'm sure, because I am talking about it right now. But they're also running a Win-A-Map event, which gets you a map and entry into the Windsor tournament. And then, also now officially confirmed, the next week after the Comic Warehouse event, on February 28th, 2015, at Black Knight Games, which, if I can remember where I put things, is 868 Mohawk Road East in Hamilton, Ontario. They're also running an ROC Win-A-Map event. This one is actually confirmed now. And this will be, of course, for a map and entry into Windsor. The Windsor Super Q for no additional costs. As I find out more information about these events with regards to money and with more regards to pricing, rather, I will let you know. I know at Comic Book Addiction they're running a $6 pre-registry, $8 at the door registry, and I'm checking right now for the Hamilton one. Hamilton events. I apologize, folks. I went and I overextended myself on this one. Where are all of my events? Show. February 28th, ROC win a map at Black Knight Games. This one is $20 entry, $15 for Stronghold members. I'm going to be at that one because I'm actually going to be at both of the other ones that I'm announcing because I'm judging at the Comic Book Warehouse one. So I want a chance to play. I want to try. I also want to practice with some of my team, some of the ideas that I've been presented with, and some of the ideas I thought were really good that I've seen. And of course, all of us are running the pre-April ROC. So think 300 points, think modern, think no tactics, think without your entities, think without colossals or characters bigger than double base. And that's all I got for dated and ready to go tournaments. As well as those, I've also heard, or I've been talking to George at the Wizards Cache, and he is going to try to be setting up for this event as well. So that's still in the early works. I'm hoping he gets a date to us very soon. That said, that is all I got for the Greater Toronto Area this week in Heroclix, finally. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy the tournaments this week, and look forward to seeing as many of you folks as I can at all of these Win a Map ROC events, as well as whatever venues I can make it to. Have a good week, guys.